Namaste programs and welcome to another tour, a daily tour, not a trip between towns tour. This will be a trip of Bordeaux where we landed yesterday. Let's get going. We've got fellow flyers zooming around the place. Got our little zippy Icon A5. Let's go see what we can see of beautiful Bordeaux. Visited here 9 or 10 years ago. Quite impressed by Bordeaux. It wasn't a super touristy place. It was a very sort of working town. A lot of people in business suits, students, that kind of thing. Which was a nice change on my trip. You know, I just come from La Rochelle, which was very touristy. So it was nice to see an actual working town, a CBD basically. All right, I'm gonna zoom around, having left the airport. The main part of the city is over here, which you can tell because it starts chugging a little bit, loading in all these buildings. Some little outskirts towns here. Lower down a bit, have a look around, see if there's anything interesting. Bridge off in the distance there. Large kind of building down there, that's interesting as well. Another part of the Bordeaux sprawl, I suppose, over here. Let's give it a look-see. Look at a little lake. A couple of sporting fields. Look at this. Amazing. Alright, let's head down to the river and then make our way up the river, which Bordeaux is on the river. As you can see from the giant sign in the sky, I'm just about ready to turn those off. Uh-oh. We are literally going to crash into this other plane. Hello, other plane. Dude. ATC, weren't you meant to tell us about that? Actually, let's zoom over to the right here, have a look at this little town. Or big town, or suburb, whatever you want to call it. Human hive. Meanwhile, Chris here is just talking a goddamn ear off the ATC. Calm down, you two. You'll have to forgive the fact that Chris sounds like a man, actually a woman. As you can see, woman, co-pilot. I haven't found a setting to put the co-pilot as a female voice. It's all automated. It's all computer generated as far as I understand. But maybe it only works with male voices for now. Okay, alright. Have another look around here, a little slow, creepy little turn to the left here. Making our way down to the river to pray. I've got the Googles up on my other screen. We're going to see if we can find any landmarks, although I've already seen something that looks like a landmark. There's a big church here maybe. Slow her down just a bit, maybe put some flaps down, have a nice slow squiz at Bordeaux. Bordeaux also famous for its wine, obviously. From what looked like a giant church earlier on, now looks like a square or like a flat building. Not what I thought it was at all. Come on, we need to get slow enough to put the flaps down. There we go. Let's put the flaps down. Let's have a look at this. It's just a bunch of flat sort of council housing or something. There you go. Thought we're going to see something really interesting there. Maybe it's just the algorithm. No, that definitely looks like a bunch of, alright, fair enough. Flat tenement apartments. Controlled rent maybe. I'm not jumping to conclusion. He said jumping to conclusions. Alright, this is the train yards it looks like. Yeah, this is Gare Saint-Jean, I think, looking at the map that I have in front of me, which means a little bit to the left up the river there's going to be the Basilica of Saint-Michel and Bordeaux Cathedral and the Grand Théâtre de Bordeaux. I wonder if any of these are algorithmed in. We're going to find out. We're going to find out soon enough. Alright, so this thing here I think is the Basilica. Well, let's go have a look at it. It's probably something that's been modelled because we could see it way back at the airport. It was the only thing that was rendering in, and I would expect Bordeaux to be quite well modelled. Why? Because the people who made this game are in Bordeaux. In fact, we're going to go visit their office in a second and say hi. There's like a roundabout with a statue in the middle of it or something there. That looks cool. So this must be the basilica here. Have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. This over here must be the cathedral, but we're going to go over the little round, the little square here, whatever you want to call it. The square circle, circle square. Maybe it's a sundial. Isn't it this excellent, beautiful old town of Bordeaux? Fascinating. Little rabbit warrens, little run rats. Or rat runs, if you prefer. Is that a soccer field inside some buildings, or is it just a garden? What is that, I ask you? It's small to be a soccer field, I think. Alright, here's the cathedral. The Bordeaux Cathedral. And just to the northwest of it, well, northeast I should say, is the theatre. That might be it here, I guess. That looks like it might be a theatre. This is the sort of main plaza thing. I've got footage of that in the IRL video I did 10 years ago that I'll be linking to at the end of this video, at the end screens. Cool, cool, cool. Another square or a plus, whatever you want to call them, with a statue at the end. Very nice, very nice. This says public garden on the map, so I guess it's a public garden. Alright, we're going to slowly go by. This hot air balloon that's floating in the air, that's the officers of Asobo who made this game. We'll have a look at that in a minute with the drone. I'm just going to call out the window here. Hey guys, I really fucking love your game. I love it. I'm going to send a replication to work with you. I need to be in on this. This is fantastic. Alright, we're back to here. We're back to our trip. Don't worry, don't mind me. Just have to open the window and give a quick message to the Asobo team that I desperately want to work with them because this is amazing in the future and I definitely have something I could add to their 200 strong team. Alright, let's head forward here because there is a fantastically named lake over here. First we're going to come over here and look at this bridge. A little tower in the middle here. And see the shadow of another plane. Where is it? It is a mystery. It's not my shadow. Anyway, maybe it is my shadow. It's not moving the same way I am. I guess it is my shadow. Alright, got the bridge here. Let's zoom in on the Googles. Does it tell me what the name of the bridge is? Pont Jacques Chabin Delmar. Good stuff. Good stuff. Whoever Jacques Chabin Delmar was, you've got a bridge named after you, you must have been useful. Must have been a jolly old fellow. Alright, let's continue our way over to the left here. What a jolly old fellow is Jacques Chabin. Already forgotten his name. Okay, now there's two incredibly important things here from I'm looking at the map. This lake ahead of us, its name is the most creatively named lake I've ever seen. It's called Le Lac, which, translated, means the lake. So all the other lakes in the world, they've got names. This one is the lake, the one and only. And the other interesting landmark here, just off the lake, according to my map here, is, well, let's find it. It looks like it's over here. This building here is an IKEA. So let's go get ourselves some flat pack furniture. No? All right. Well, wow, it's got the right colors. It looks like an IKEA. Does it say IKEA on the side? Well, let's get close and have a look. Yes, it does. It actually says IKEA on it. Where are they getting that data from? Is that just, I know Microsoft, as part of Bing Maps ages ago, had developed this software that was able to build 3D buildings based on tourist photographs of things. So, is that one of these things, or did the guys from Asobo just come over here and photograph it from the outside so that they could add IKEA to the game properly? We may never know the answer to that, unless they hire me and I can ask someone. I've got some ideas, Asobo. I've got some ideas. Wow, this is just the beginning. The sky is just beginning, as the tutorial says. The shit you're going to be able to do with this engine. That building has trees all over it. What's going on here? Literally unplayable. So what's this? What's this? Tell me, Googles. Right, this is the Ecologic Reserve de Barraille, pardon me. And this is the Matmut Atlantique. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's a stadium. It says on the side of the actual thing. What am I looking at Google for when I could just read what's on the side of the thing? Alright, let's get some speed back up. We've got some greenery growing here. A bunch of, who knows, making tomatoes or something. I don't want to speculate. I'm not saying it's marijuana. That would be illegal in this country, I think, without a doubt. Okay, well, I think this is as good a place as any to switch to our pause and drone. Oh, there we go. Get the old drone out. Give the old drone a bit of oomph. Not too much oomph. Marvel at this graphics right now. Let's go down and visit the lake and, more importantly, the IKEA. I need to buy a cupboard. I've already forgotten where it is. There we go. Let's spend a bit of... Let's go throw a couple of stones into the river here. The lake. This tree has seen better days. Alright, and then let's walk across the road here. There it is, I see the blue. Zoom through all of this. Say, hey, I want to buy some flat pack furniture. And some kind of Swedish meatballs from the food place. Ah, for 429 euros we could have a couch. Mobilier et décoration. That's what they call it in France, IKEA. I've not been to an IKEA in France, to be perfectly honest. That looks like the entrance right there. Unbelievable. Absolutely amazing. What's this? This is like the parking station, maybe? Alright, let's, oh, here we go. We've got a La Paella? Forgive me, my French. Oh, look, we've got a Cybertech Micro-Informatique. Oh, we can go buy some computer equipment there. I need a new computer. This one's getting a bit old, although it's running this pretty well. Got a Darty here. This is a whole section of shops. An Auchan. Something... What is that normally? Panorama? That's been cut off, I think. Here is the Eurasie, probably the local Chinese restaurant. Unbelievable. Every French big city seems to have an area outside of it that has exactly these shops. There's one near me, and this one 8 hours drive from Bordeaux. This is crazy. This is amazing. The technology going on here. I'm not even sure what's going on. Is it something that's been rendered from like a street view? Hey, there's a circus. I hope you haven't got live animals. It's 2020. We've got to stop that shit. Let them be free. Come down here. Have a say hi to all the boats. Come along this road. A Castillage Diffusion. Don't know what that is. That truck has been forever immortalized by the algorithm. Awesome. Awesome. With a blue house. A blue roof, I mean. Oh, this is a really nicely built bridge. Look, it's absolutely perfectly modeled. Bordeaux's a good place to visit because, yeah, the devs presumably made it look exactly as well as they could. This is where they are. Let's visit this side of the Rover. Okay. Have a look at that shop. See if we can buy any. What are you selling? I wonder what this is. I don't know, pottery or clay or something? Oh, this will tell me, maybe. Material de construction. Construction material. Well, I will buy a brick from you, sir and ma'am. Sir and madam. Alright, let's head left here through these beautiful little gardens here. Up over some terrace building. I want to come over and have a look at this church here. Wow. Wow, this is amazing. I keep saying that, but it keeps wowing me. I haven't been wowed by a game since 1992. Hello, little church. All right, we'll come over across this bridge. Go back and visit the other churches that were over there. This is like a... Ah, Bordeaux must have trams. That does ring a bell. This is a tram bridge. Nice big river. This is the, I guess, a sort of Arc de Triomphe thing. We're chugging a bit as it's trying to load all of these buildings. Come on, game. You can do it. Here we go. I think this was the Basilica, was it not? I'm not quite sure where I am. The drone doesn't tell me where I am on the GPS. I definitely took some footage of this. It rings a very much a huge bell. A church basilica bell, you might say. Beautiful old buildings in here. Beautiful little gardens. Wow, everything's beautiful, really. It depends on how you want to look at it. You can look at the beauty and everything, or you can look at the ugliness at everything. Let's just look at it all and be inspired by the planet Earth. What's going on down there? Is that people? It's either people sort of camped outside or in a line to get in or something. That's sort of what that looks like, right? Maybe it's like a protest or some homeless, it's where some homeless people gather? I don't know. Is this a cemetery? Wow, look at the size of this cemetery. The algorithm's trying to render them in as well. Wow, that's clever. That is clever. Alright, head back over here. What else was there to see over here? Oh, I wanted to see this little, see what was going on down here. Don't know what you are, but it looks like you've, well, I won't say you've been rendered in by the algorithm. It's the right shape, but just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the technology is doing. Is it grabbing it from, is it that photographs technology I was talking about? Just like a cafe? Auguste? Let's zoom down this road here. All the way to the cathedral. You could definitely learn your way around a place just by using this game. I mean, you could do it with Google Earth and Google Maps and Bing Maps and all of that too, but this one, it's just something strange. Once you make it part of a physical thing, even this, which is, you know, they've got the controls of a drone and feels like controlling a drone, somehow makes a difference. Alright, that's the cathedral. Let's head down this road here. Wait, why is these buildings actually rendering in? It must be grabbing it from Street View kind of data. I shouldn't use the word Street View because it's Bing, so it wasn't Street View, it's other map data, but I don't know what that map calls it, so alas, I'm going to call it Street View. Come up to the square here. Part of an old castle, I guess. An old chateau, or maybe parliamentary buildings, I'm not sure. Excellent. And then there was another one along here. We come across along the river. Can we duck in a hole here? Yes, we can. There we go. There's some monument. Yo, what's up? I shall have to check my video again, but I'm sure I took a video of this, maybe. Some kind of winged something or other that we're not quite rendering in properly, but the algorithm has done its best. Well done, algorithm. And across to here, to this other church, another nice church. Oh, what's going on here? That's probably the like a fresh food market. God, it even rings a bell, that structure. There's a thing like that in Antibes as well, but maybe that's what I'm thinking of. And we come over to the Asobo office that say thank you. And on the other side it says the sky is calling. It sure is Asobo.